Yo, how are we doing, everybody? So today I'm going to be doing a boss guide on, I think his name is Amphora. Yeah, there we go. So this guy is pretty crazy, and by that I mean it's just really difficult to get to him in this incredibly cluttered mess of a maze that he has for us. So I'm just showing you guys really quickly how to specifically trigger a cutscene. There's one cutscene you get just for walking in here, but the second cutscene you have to open a specific chest, and it's the chest that I'm walking to right here. Once you open this chest, you can actually access the boss fight. You cannot do so unless you open this, so do make sure to do so. Now, this fight itself is not too crazy. For this one, I've decided to use 3 Beastmasters and 1 White Mage. Mostly I'm doing this just so that I can show off some of the other abilities. Ooh, getting the 2k crit there. Because yeah, the last time I used the Beastmasters, I really only used them as a sub-job to show off the leash. But even with just Mercy Smash, they actually do quite a bit of damage. They're a very, very powerful class. Like, using Mercy Smash, it feels like, hey, you know, I'm not really going all out, I'm using a merciful attack. But like, quite literally, the attack deals crazy damage. While yes, it can't reduce the boss below 1 HP, it can definitely get the job done. When the boss does this, goes inside of the base there, you want to make sure not to attack that. He can't take damage, and he also increases his own BP. So when he goes into this form, you just want to default here. You do not want to attack. Yeah, he pops back out, he's deciding to default, so I'll be doing the same. Whenever a boss is defaulting, it just makes sense to default as well. You also get to increase your BP, and if the boss does decide to use multiple Braves, then you'll be able to defend those attacks, no problem. White Mage doesn't need to heal, but I think the boss is actually starting to get low. He doesn't have that much HP, and also with the Raw Power ability, I deal more damage with every Brave command I use, so I'm just gonna go in here. Because yeah, I didn't crit that time, and I'm doing 2k. That damage increase is purely because I was braving. And then we'll do that again. Oh, 792, alright. Yep, and as you can see, that is the boss fight. This boss is done. I can just hit him with literally whatever. Do we have anything silly we could destroy the boss with? I guess I could go for a Defang, but nah, we're using the Beastmaster, right? So clearly I gotta use Off the Chain, our most powerful ability, and then use a Goblin, a level 1 monster from the beginning of the game. Here we go. And it even managed to do 421 damage. Let's go, little Goblin. Good job. But yeah, that is going to be my video this time. This was a pretty short one. This boss is not difficult at all. I might be a little over-leveled for it, maybe. I don't think everyone's gonna have mastered Beastmaster at this point, but even then I didn't need Off the Chain. Mercy Strike, Mercy Smash deal plenty of damage. Basically, as long as you're, you know, decently leveled, this will be a pretty easy encounter. I think just getting the cutscenes to trigger is probably the most difficult thing. But yeah, that's gonna be me for this video. Hopefully you found this useful. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe. I'll be making more videos in the near future. I'll be making a lot of content for Bravely Default 2, especially boss videos. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!